First of all, were you a fan of the original Top Gun 1986 iconic movie before you got the role of Rooster?
I was, yeah. I mean, I wasn't as, big of a fan as I'm finding out now. Like, there are those level of fans for the original, and now I'm just really hoping we didn't screw it up, because these people sound like they're very serious about their Top Gun.
I can't imagine growing up in this world not have seen Top Gun. My dad, I remember when he showed it to me for the first time, he handed me the VHS, wanting to watch it with me, and it was like he was asking his son to play catch for the first time. It was like this moment that he was cherishing, and I think this movie is a movie that made me want to be an actor. If you don't want to be a fighter pilot or an actor at the end of that movie, you're crazy.
Lewis, I heard you were scared of heights.
I was a little bit. I mean, who threw Lewis under the bus?
Nobody screamed. Nobody was like, please help me, God.
Yeah, they were good at hiding that.
They were acting.
Fear. Yeah, no. They wanted to be a part of this movie. They were going to do anything they needed to do to be in it.
Joe, how did it feel taking the reins of this incredible, iconic movie that Tony Scott did and just putting your own iconic vibes on it?
It was, definitely felt the pressure every single day. I love the first film. I remember seeing it as a 12-year-old kid on the big screen. So, it was just about trying to recreate that experience for a new audience. I wanted them to feel what I felt. It's a character-driven story. There's a real drama at the center of it, but it has this action movie wrapped around it. And Tony Scott and Jerry and Don and Tom set the bar very high, and we were just, trying to reach it, trying to exceed it.
Well, first of all, it's 90% real.
It was all real. It wasn't fake. It wasn't a stunt double, correct?
Nothing was fake. Everything was real. That's what I think makes the action in this movie feel so visceral.
I'm hearing the movie was 90% real. I'm hearing stories it was 100% real. Were you guys in these planes going upside down or what?
Did you see the movie?
Yes, I saw the movie. It looked real.
Did you see them faces?
Yeah.
You can't fake that on green screen, baby. Listen.
No, you guys are actors. I don't know. It's great.
There's a lot of things you can act in life. Pulling G's is not one of them.
What was it like working with the top Navy aviators in these incredible aircrafts? Did you question your manhood at any point?
Nah, every day. They believed in us so much, and they wanted us to be great. And they were so excited to give us little tricks of the trade and just pay attention to the little details. There were things they saw and they were like, hey, if you just do this thing, that's what we all do. You got it. No one will ever question it. And there was so much of that those intangibles that you can only get if you were shooting with pilots every single day.
Yo, what kind of stories can y'all tell me? Because like I said, I've been interviewing everybody. I've been hearing vomiting stories. Yeah. I've been hearing people are scared of heights stories.
When you're acting on a ship, on an aircraft carrier that they actually have actual warfighting planes landing on and taking off from, you got a couple thousand sailors. I mean, this is a floating city, and at any minute they might get a phone call. They got to go out to take care of some business somewhere. You take it seriously when they tell you hey, don't go near the edge of the deck, because if you fall off, that's going to be a 45-minute rescue in cold water with sharks. All these things are kind of swimming in your brain. You were saying when you took a helicopter, they were like,
so first of all, the aircraft carrier goes out to sea to shoot. So we're moving, and it's 100%. First of all, not 90, it's 100% real. Okay. And I got flown home early off of an aircraft carrier, and I was excited. And then they came back in the room and handed me a notebook and said, please write down your next of kin, because we're on an active warship.
Wow. Oh,
you're going to be flying. You're going to be flying on a helicopter that's actually, once again, a warship.
Yeah.
How was it? I know everybody asked this, but how was it working with Tom Cruise?
You're right. Everybody does ask that, but I don't get tired of answering it, because it was a once in a lifetime experience. There is only one Tom Cruise. Yes. And you are very aware when you're in a room with him, and that was a very exciting experience for me. I've done a lot of things in my career, but this is near the top of the list for sure.
Yeah, because I heard he's very, very, very particular about filming, about the training, about just every part of any film. So that's why I wanted to know the details of what it was like just working next to that man.
Well, there's not a lot of movie stars left. This guy's a movie star with a capital M and a capital S. He is for real. But the greatest thing about him is that he just loves making movies. He loves his job, and that enthusiasm is completely infectious.
At first it felt like it was going to be a very intimidating process, just based on someone that's at the top of their game and being a part of that. But then as the process started, he was a mentor from day one and left the door open for any questions, any things for advice on within the movie, outside of the movie. And I don't know, it's a dream come true, and he's a true leader from how he changes the environment with making you strive for success.
You know, for me, gosh, you know, you meet somebody who's iconic like that, who's had a run like that, I think one of the things that I learned is how much of a student of actual just filmmaking that he is. I mean, this man knows everything from which lenses to use, to where the lights need to be, to where you stand and how you move and how that affects the audience's experience.
Why did it take so long to get to this incredible sequel?
You always need a good story. You need a character journey for Maverick, where he's been for the last 30-some years. And Joe came up with the idea, came up with the story. And that was so important. We flew to Paris. Joe pitched it to him, showed him a poster, and Tom got excited, picked up the phone, called the head of the studio, says, I want to make another Top Gun, which was music to their ears.
We recalled 12 Top Gun graduates to fly this mission.
Everyone here is the best there is.
Damn right.
Who are they going to get to teach us?
Good morning, aviators. Whoa! It's Maverick.
Show me what you're made of. And we're off.
We're going into combat on a level no one's ever seen.
It's not the plane.
It's the pilot.
Hang on!
Top Gun Maverick, rated PG-13.